Jalen Hale also getting work in.
Yeah.
He's been coming back. What stood out about what he's been able to do in practice?
It's just been great to have him back out there. Everything that he's been through, the perseverance, the grit, the toughness. The kid loves football. He's had a big smile on his face, and his presence has just, uplifted everybody around him. We're just thankful that he's back out there with us.
Are you treating it like a normal game week in terms of rotating quarterbacks, or what does that look like with Jalen getting reps, and Ty, and like all those guys?
Yeah, I mean, pretty typical game week prep, and so nothing really new there, or new to report on that.
Second time this year playing Michigan, albeit in a little bit different circumstances for you. What's that process been like preparing for after that big game last time?
You're saying as far as well, I think different groups, both sides, and so, in these games, you're always, evaluating what's most recent. I mean, certainly you go back and you watch some of those games and things that occurred there, but there's different coaches on both sides, different players, and so you're trying to, try to predict what you anticipate that they're, how they're going to try to defend you and what they're going to try to do. And so, I would say, you go through that process like you would in any other game with any other opponent, and try to best prepare your group to go out there and play well.
Is there any added revenge factor for the Rose Bowl and then for you, Kevin Ward, for the national championship?
I wouldn't. We try to win every game. Yeah, I mean, every game's important. I don't think there's any extra or less motivation, no matter who you play or when you play. If you're a true competitor, you love to compete and you love to go out there and put your best foot forward and do that for the people around you. And so I wouldn't say there's extra. We're very motivated in every game that we play, and because of how much care and love we have for the people that we do it for.
I believe Isaiah Horton is signed. So what do you see and what he can bring this offense next season?
Can I comment? Are you guys going to try?
Y'all have to keep them all out.
Yeah. Okay, I just make it sure. Yeah. I mean, we're always trying to add quality players to our roster, guys that provide competition, guys that have experience, guys that have the right mindset and attitude, and so not just him specifically, but all the people that we bring into our program. You're looking for those things, and certainly excited about him and the other guys that we've added.
We've seen what a big receiver can do in this offense. Just how much is his size a benefit, just in terms of what he can bring?
Well, sir, I mean, obviously you're looking for a variety of skill sets at that position. Certainly catch radius is always something, and different guys present that way, that skill different ways. But guys that can separate and get open in their own unique style, guys that can make contested catches, guys that can do something with the football, whether you're big or small, those are always skills that are important at that position, and certainly he's displayed that.
Sorry if you've been asked this already, but
it's okay.
With Jalen Hale, Coach DeBoer talked about how he got on the field right before you guys figured out the bowl designation. Just how good is it to have him back out there, back on the field?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been great. Just very happy for him, all that he's overcome, all that he's been through. His perseverance, and he's just been a joy to have out there, a big smile on his face, and so he's uplifted everybody, coaches, players, and so we're thrilled for him that he's back out there and working with us.
There's a lot of motivation with this team.
I'm sorry, say it again?
Just that there's a lot of motivation for this team, winning big team wins, strong.
Yeah.
What have you seen in that regard for the team?
I think there's motivation anytime we take the field, certainly to send out, the guys that will be playing their last game here the right way, because you love and care about them, and you want to do right by them. And so I think collectively, coaches, players, we're motivated and driven to play well and do everything we can to win the game. And, the players deserve that, the coaches, the staff, all the hard work you put in, and who you represent when you compete. And so that's what we're focused on. And, certainly we're driven and motivated to do everything we can to win the game.
What have you seen from Wilkin? How much has he grown throughout the year?
I think he's grown a tremendous amount. I think that's a credit to, first and foremost, himself, his work ethic, his care factor. I think it's a credit to Coach Cap and what he's poured into him. He's a young, talented player, that has had some really bright moments, throughout the course of the year. I think he's learned a lot, and so there's no substitute for experience. And so for a player like that, I think he's continued to take, great strides and steps forward, and we're excited about him for sure.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.